Contacted me for one big weekend and said, choose somewhere in Suffolk that you'd like to play, and I gave them Snake Maltings and also my old school hall.
Ed Sheeran is a British singer-songwriter who began playing the guitar at an early age and began composing his own songs shortly afterward. He moved to London as a youth to follow his music passion, and his impressive output included many early EPs and hundreds of live performances. Sheeran rose to #1 on the iTunes chart before signing with a record label owing to his online appearances. Sheeran has sold millions of albums and won Grammys for songs like Thinking Out Loud and Shape of You, as well as his 2018 debut after signing with Atlantic. At the end of the year, he sold 791,000 units of his album in the UK, making it the 9th best-selling album there. It received favorable reviews from critics as well. The next year, he was named Best British Male Solo Artist and British Breakthrough Act of the Year at the 2012 Brit Awards. His songs gradually grew in popularity and were well received by the general public. The song Give Me Love by Ed Sheeran was used in the episode Dangerous Liaisons of the popular American television series The Vampire Diaries. In addition, it was used in an episode of the show Cougar Town.
The kind of request of TV shows. So when I did Saturday Night Live, they were like, we'd like to see him with a band. So I got a band for that. And there've been like a couple of things. I think I've done later with Jules with the band and stuff like that.
If you enjoy these videos, please remember to hit the like button, as it does help us out a lot. And comment below who your favorite celebrity is that you'd love to see in an upcoming video. His full name is Edward Christopher Sheeran, but is also known as Ed. He was born February 17, 1991, making him 30 at the time of this production. He stands at 173 centimeters tall. Sheeran has his body all covered with tattoos, which are over 60 in numbers, the most of which are on his arms and shoulders, and they share a lot of stories. Although going through the whole roster will take a long time, it seems that one person is not a fan of Ed's tattoos, and that individual is Ed's tattoo artist. Yes, Ed Sheeran's own tattoo artist, who is responsible for the majority of Ed's tattoos, isn't a fan of his own work. This sparked a lot of debate, particularly among Ed Sheeran's fans, who were puzzled as to why his tattoo artist might make such a remark. Ed Sheeran, disgust about his addictive nature, contributed to excessive eating and alcohol issues. Ed commented on his toxic lifestyle after his ex-world tour in 2015 during an interview for the Hay House. Pursuing the present conference, for me, it was a combination of a poor diet, excessive drinking, and a lack of exposure to sunshine, so I went on tour. Oh, and I wasn't working out either, recalled the Grammy holder. I'd sit up all night drinking. The buses would park under the stadiums, and I'd sleep on the bus all day, get up, perform the performance, drink, then get back on the bus. For almost 4 months, I didn't see any sunshine. Ed has been very active in charity work too. With his new donations, the Shape of You singer has outdone himself, with funds going to charities such as the Children's Hospital wards. It's a terrible time, and Ed needs to do what he can do to help, a source told The Sun. He also donated a 7-figure amount to local hospitals in an attempt to ease the burden on families. Ed is very interested with the community and is well aware that his contributions would have a significant impact. They're highly appreciative. Ed is said to have paid his pub workers' salaries so that they wouldn't be concerned after the UK lockdown shut down pubs and restaurants. Ed has taken it upon himself to keep his employees' salaries paid. Ed Sheeran hasn't tied the knot yet. He dated Nina Nesbitt, a Scottish singer and songwriter, in 2012. Sheeran began dating Athena Angelos in February 2015 after they broke up in 2014. After February 2015, he began dating his high school friend, Sherry Seaborn.
And is great about it is now the set feels very on a level with each other. There's no like, this actually song sounds worse than this one, because they're all different.
Edward Christopher Sheeran was born in West Yorkshire, UK on February 17, 1991. He had Irish ancestry. His parents, John and Imogen, were both born in London. His father, John, was a lecturer and an art curator. Imogen, his mother, was a jewelry designer and cultural publicist. He's his parents' second and youngest son. Matthew, Ed's older brother, went on to become a musician. During Ed's youth, his family relocated to the Suffolk town of Framlingham. Before moving to Framlingham, he attended Rishworth High School, where he learned to play guitar and started singing at a young age. When he was 4 years old, he became a member of a nearby church choir. He attended Thomas Mills High School after moving to Framlingham and began composing songs on his own. Sheeran was lucky enough to attend a Damien Rice concert in Ireland with his father when he was 11 years old. From 1990 to 2010, his parents owned Sheeran Lock, an independent art consultancy. The work needed them to fly often between their home and London.
Go with my dad a lot, or I had a Japanese rock band come and work in my studio, and I brought them to the game, and Ipswich were like on form.
Ed Sheeran began his professional singing career in 2004 with the release of his first album, Spinning Man. At the age of 14, he released his first official EP, The Orange Room, which preceded the release of this collection. Since the age of 15, he's been acquainted with fellow English singer Passenger, and the two have performed together in Cambridge. Soon after, he relocated to London in the hopes of finding more concerts in the vast metropolis. Soon after, Ed Sheeran was fully involved in the local singer-songwriter scene, performing and recording his music. In 2007, he released a self-titled album and an album titled Once Some. Ed Sheeran showed up for a casting call for the ITV show Britannia High. Simultaneously, he began opening for established and well-known acts such as Nizlapi, Noisettes, and Jay Sean. While playing at a poetry night in Los Angeles in April 2010, Ed Sheeran met the renowned American actor and comedian Jamie Foxx. Foxx was so taken by Sheeran's success that he let him use his recording studio. In 2010, he released 2 more EPs. His reputation and fan base increased over time as he became more visible on the internet via YouTube. On June 13, 2014, the second album, X, was released, featuring tracks recorded by Rick Rubin, a well-known American record producer. Both the UK Albums Chart and US Billboard 200 charted the album at number 1. In 2016, the latter song was nominated for a Grammy Award for Song of the Year and Best Pop Solo Performance. Sheeran released 2 songs from his upcoming album in January 2017. The singles Shape of You and Castle on the Hill ranked at number 1 and number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. With 56.7 million listens in 24 hours, he set a new record for first-day music downloads when he released the album in March 2017.
Every performer on the planet, and not just performer, every performer's team on the planet is missing the buzz of gigs, and it does feel like things are stepping in the right direction to get them back.
His annual earning is $20 million. Ed has a net worth of $200 million. Mercedes-Benz R-Class, Mercedes G-Wagon, a Ferrari 599 GTB Fiorano, a Porsche 911,